Alright, hello, welcome back. This is going to be Devlog number 10. So basically what we do in this one is, obviously we made the boss level in the last devlog. Here we are making up level 11. The theme I wanted to go for here was I wanted to do it earlier, but obviously I hadn't done this before, so I kind of just didn't really do it. But so since we're coming from a cave, I want us to, in a way, at least I want there to be at least one level to where the whole purpose is to go up as if you are getting your way out of the cave. So that's pretty much what this level is here. Obviously you see me making out the background and the beginning of platform for the character as always, and just making sure everything is working as usual. And then here, I think this is the fill-in for the bottom below the platform that the character begins on, obviously. And yeah, we just, for quite a little bit of here, just, pixel art it up, get in the backgrounds and the environment and the way we want it, as always. And then, obviously, what you see me doing here, like I said, I wanted this level to be a bit more, well, not a bit more, just mainly vertical. So what you'll see me doing there is building out the level to be vertical. And then I didn't want there to just be two static colors. So I figured, well, if I'm coming up from underground, obviously we're going to be starting in a bit of a cave environment, and then getting above that, and then above that is going to be the dirt, and then that's where I want the level to end. And then here, obviously, I need a spot for where the player can't go beyond, because, just in case somebody decides to just completely ignore that all and just go over, then there's going to be nothing there. And then here, obviously, added spikes for just as a little, you fall down, you're gonna get hit and you're gonna die, and then putting in the health bar. And just going, originally here I was making sure the level worked in the first place. Some of the things I had to adjust here and there because they were a little too far for the character to jump, and then they're just making sure that the player takes damage whenever they run into it, and so that they can die as always. And as you might have seen me there a couple times actually, I just like kept for some reason like forgetting what I was doing for a little bit and then just struggling to figure out what I wanted to do. But obviously you see here I figured out right here, just making out an enemy. I didn't know if I wanted to have 2 enemies on this or just 1 and then have spikes periodically throughout the level and then at the base, so if you fall you die obviously. So I just went with spikes periodically and at the ground, and then this guy right here, you know, pixel arting it up, figuring out what I want him to look like, and then giving him a little bit of a moving animation, you know, just the basics as always. And then obviously here what you'll see me doing for a little bit is just putting in all the code for things whenever they run into each other. They either delete, or whenever I get hit with whenever the player gets hit with a certain object, player will take a certain amount of damage and everything like that. Just basics, same thing as always, putting in the enemy's movement and how fast I want them to move, and when they run into this, run into that, they move the opposite direction, flip around. Just the usual stuff as always, you know, just building out another level as always. Finishing up here, the last thing I did, making sure that there was a death screen, and whenever the player collides with a coin, that there's the finish screen to move on to the next level. As always, I adjusted the collision point here for pretty much one of the last things I did, but hey, as always, this is fun, this is great, I love doing this, and I really appreciate anybody coming out to watch. It means the world, and just, you know, as always, thanks so much for watching.